judges are really strong. Yes, they are. They're not easy, especially if you are going through against them without, let's just say, if you're going up against them from, yeah, without without the Satan grats and stuff, yeah, you're gonna have a tough time. But the good thing is that it's a lot easier for you guys than was for me when I was playing on the international version, which was a lot harder than this because of the one job choice. But this time with 2 jobs, yeah, it made it a lot easier for me. But it was still a difficult fight nonetheless, because you can still get your ass kicked easily. So yeah. And also, thank you for dropping by, Clovis. How's it going? Glad that you platinumed the game, man. It's about time I get to platinum mine. If I wasn't taking my time doing stuff, maybe. Like, for example, I need to get all of the weapons, but I don't have them all yet, I think. Yeah, I still don't have the Zephyr pole or the Goku pole. I think they have the Battle Bamboo. Maybe I could buy these. I might as well go look for them. They're probably at stores that I don't know about. And then the Rod of Faith. That's gonna be hard to find. So I got all the ninja swords and the daggers already, I think. Pretty sure I have them all. Oh no, I don't have the Avenger. Shoot. And the Orichalcum Dirk. You know what? I'm not gonna care about that. I was hoping to get every weapon in this game, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna be possible. Yeah, the Aldebaran. I think I may have to make that. I think the Falmaholt. Well, I could probably find it, maybe. I think I don't have all of the axes, do I? Yeah, I still don't have that great axe. Because I know you can buy this, so... Although the scorpion tail you have to make. I think I can buy that broad axe too. That's for the bows. Let's see here. Do I have all of them at this point? Don't have the trader's bow, right? Yeah. Probably don't have access to that. I probably have to make it. Don't care about armor. All I care about is weapons. I could probably buy the crossbow. Probably not the penetrator crossbow though. As a knight. What am I missing? That's right, I'm missing the Durandal. That's one of the blades that I'm missing. Stone blade. Rune blade. Bastard sword. You can probably buy this. The Zwell blade, probably be able to buy it. I think that's about it. Now for the Bushi, I'm pretty sure I got all the samurai swords. Pretty sure. There was no way that I could miss any of them. And now for the battle mage. I think I was missing one of the maces. Yeah, the chaos mace. Don't know if I can actually make it. I could probably buy this, maybe. I have to look for it. I have no clue. Alright, now for the Yulin. What am I missing? Spear. Artisan. Holy Lance. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. And then now for my black mage. The Judicer's staff. That's right. Fairy staff. There's also a staff that I'm missing. I do have the staff of Maggie, so I really don't care about it. So yeah, I'm missing a good couple of weapons. One moment, guys. Be right back. You completed all weapons and armors. The really difficulty drop chest. Durandal. I think you could also get Durandal as a drop too, maybe. Let me check. I haven't really checked up on that. So let me get a new tab out here real quick so I can look it up. So let's see here. I'm pretty sure it's possible you can get it as a drop, maybe? I don't know. But I kind of doubt it though, because the Durandal is a rare weapon too. But that's the bigger thing. Yeah, you can get it from Velulu as a drop. It's a drop from Velulu in Nabridge Deadland. It's a 1% chance, but you can get it as a drop from her. So it's a 7. If it's a 1% chance without a let's say any chain level. So, but if you put the chain level for her up, you can get a chance of getting it to drop. 7% chance, at least at a level 3. I remember that you can get it as a drop, so you don't have to really go for the chest, which is hard to spawn. I kid you not. I can tell because it's in Sarobi Steppe, which is hard to find. And that's a pain in the ass to even try to open up if you're really looking for, you know, all the weapons and stuff. For me, I'm trying to go for all the weapons, but not for the armor, because the armor is ridiculous to get because there's a ton of armor pieces out there. And also if you want to complete the other list too, go complete the accessories list. That's not too hard to complete either, but still difficult to actually really to get it complete. So like I do want to complete this game. That's the big thing. But the crazy thing is that I don't mind not completing everything, except for certain things that I really want to complete. So let's see here. Let's see. Durandal, it's a 10% chance for this chest to spawn. But with the diamond armor, you might get a good chance of having the item to spawn, at least. It's not gonna be high though, unfortunately. And then in that same area, the Rod of Faith is there too, which is another weapon that I would probably need to get, especially for the White Mage. Seems kind of impossible to get. If I remember in the original, you can only get it from that Dragon Snout area in the Mount Baromise's place. I think you have to do a little side quest for it, but in this game you don't have to in order to get it anymore. But it's still a pain in the ass to even get. Oh no, you can still get it from Mount Baromise's. Maybe. Interesting. Yeah, let's see if I can actually get it. After killing King Behemoth and stuff, is it possible to get it? If I can get it like that, I don't have to worry about it. Because there are 2 places you can technically get it. From the looks of, from the information from the Wikia. Yeah, seems like it's the same spot. Get it. What? I don't need to draw a weapon. Damn it, Vaughn. You have to be unarmed for this to work? Get it. And we get 500,000 gil, which is good. Alright, so that completes my Rod of Faith that I needed to get. Like, completing the armor and accessories list, yeah, that's kind of overkill. Because there's just so many that you have to go look for. Like, there's some that you can buy, but there's some that you can't buy. That's the hard part. Yeah, that Mirage Vest is going to be hard to find. I want to look that up. I can probably complete this on my own time, to be in fact. Because right now, I just plan on platinuming the game as my #1 thing to do, really. And then I'll probably make a video guide for my gambit setup, so you guys don't have to go crazy on what to set up correctly. I usually recommend this usual setup, you know, the setup that I always have, you know, have 2 support characters as always, and whoever it is that's your White Mage and whoever is your Time Mage, make sure they have these on for the most part, the main 3. Don't make them top priority really, but make them a priority where you can totally use these when you need them. And then make sure if they are also magicians to be in fact, you need to make sure they have charge. Make this a priority over the actual buffs. But when it comes to healing, make sure that they are healing for the most part. And same thing with raising when your ally status is KO'd. as always, this is the best setup to go with. It's most universal when it comes to any character. Like they say, always do curing or healing your allies without, you know, in the beginning of the game they say this. Always to do the strategy setup first, and then go on the offensive afterwards, because it's safer that way and more efficient that way, so you guys don't end up getting yourselves kicked to death. So like for example, like having a Tsunaga is really good too, so make that a top priority. Although the Spellga is only a setup for a boss specific fight, which is the Yasmat fight, and any fight that requires a boss that uses Reflect on one of your characters. So I don't really recommend this unless if you're fighting Yasmat. So, and for the most part, these are the usual setups that I usually recommend, because it's more universal for the most part, and you can totally tweak it to any boss fight as long as you know what the boss is doing and what strategy you must go with to beat that boss. And sometimes, you know, this setup doesn't work all the time. It's because of the fact that the boss is so powerful that you don't have enough time to actually pull off things correctly. So it's kind of hard if you guys really want to set this up correctly. So I recommend just set up the way how I have it here. You can copy it if you guys want to for, you know, your white mage or whoever it is that's your support characters and healers. So yeah, so this is pretty much how it would work. And always have decoy on just in case, if you want the person that's your leader or someone who's going to be a bait, a lure for bosses or enemies to come after, so that way you guys can focus on healing and buffing each other without having to have your characters die so quickly. And I recommend doing that, because if you guys don't, you guys are gonna have a tough time. And then usually your third party member is always someone who is an attacker, and that's pretty much it, you know. Vaughn could be a good well, the monk class could be a good replacement for the white mage. Only problem is that the white mage has the buffs, which is something important to which the white mage also has access to, or the monk also has access to. I mean, after I think you get, I think was it chaos? I think, right? Let me check real quick. No, Frankfurt. When you get Frankfurt, no, not Frankfurt. What the hell? Well, I guess if you get the Shikari class, you get access to it. My bad. So yeah, whoever is your Shikari class will get access to those buffs. So yeah, oh yeah, it's Kuhulin, duh. There you go. Yeah, it's your Shikari class gets access to this stuff. So if you have a monk and Shikari class together, they will go really well because of that. But any other setup, I think you might miss their chance of getting it. So I recommend that if you guys really want to make sure. So that way, that character, whoever it is, your character is, that has both of those jobs, yeah, make sure they have this. Because they need to be someone who could be like a replacement for buffing, especially for support. If you're going to use someone who is also attack oriented, yeah, have someone that's like a monk and Shikari together, and you'll have a better choice of putting your gambits together like this. Although, for the most part, the Shikari and monk class doesn't have the charge ability, which is kind of hard. So it makes it kind of limited for this character. So you might want to make sure you set up your character to have a self gambit for this part with an ether, just in case. So that way they can throw an MP on, an ether on them, and they will heal MP, and they can start spamming spells again. Although it kind of sucks. It's like it sucks that they don't have charge, but it's better than nothing. And for the most part, the character that I would have for healing mostly is Balthier or the white mage, whoever it is that's your white mage. That'll have to be the main role. These are the two characters, the two jobs that you must have in your team at all times, in my opinion, because of the fact that you can get murdered very quickly. So that's the big thing. So as long as you have this set up, you know, with your Time Mage and your White Mage, you should be fine for the most part, because whoever is your attacker, that's the person that's going to be the one that's taking all of the aggro from monsters and bosses. That way, your characters who are the buffers and healers will focus on that stuff. Once they're done, they can focus on attacking afterwards, which makes it really worth using. So I recommend doing that. So always have 2 supports and 1 attacker, because 1 attacker is enough to do damage to kill a boss, really. If you have like Satan, you're going to be pretty much broken by that point anyways. But unless if you're someone who doesn't have access to the Satan, as long as you have, you know, the ultimate weapons in the game, the weapons that you can make and find, yeah, those are good enough to beat the boss already. But be prepared though, because it's not going to be easy. So yeah, and that's pretty much it with my gambit setup for you guys there. And that's pretty much it. You being redundant, you know? So yeah. Have yourself set up correctly and you should be good. And oh yeah, yeah, as for your attackers, yeah, they are also good for debuffing enemies. So because of the fact that they are the ones that take the aggro, they could totally just block stuff and use this. So if you're fighting certain bosses that are really strong, using Wither or Expose will help out as well. So yeah, remember that these 2 are the best techniques in the game, in my opinion, alongside Shades of Black, I'd say. Although Shades of Black isn't really the best either, but it's free magic, black magic for your characters, so which is good. But these 2 are the most important skills that you gotta have if you want to kill a boss fast, especially a super boss, which is exactly Yasmat and Omega Mark 12. Those are the harder ones. You can't use these on the judges, unfortunately, because the judges are very powerful and very fast. You won't have enough time to wither them down quickly enough before they kill you. So, and I think they're immune to it too, so which makes it even harder for you to even try to fight them. So yeah. So yeah, like usual, make sure. So yeah, Haste Cut, Bubble, and Float for your Time Mage. The best thing, because Float for dodging any of the traps out there, and then if you give your Time Mage the access to Kiraja, great. Make sure, because that person will be a good healer too on the side, a good alternative healer. And if they get raised too, that's great too. Give them that too, because they're gonna need that in order to help you stay alive, so you don't waste your Phoenix Downs when you need to. So yeah, the only times you need to put Phoenix Down on is onto the characters who are attackers. Unless if you're a monk, then you have access to a Rise and such like that. So you would just give them that. But for the most part, any of your attackers should have access to Phoenix Down for the most part. But if your character, you know, that you have that has access to Raise, give them that instead. Unless you're fighting a boss that's killing your character so quickly that you need to focus on Phoenix Down, which is a faster way of doing it than using a spell, which takes like at least a second or 2 to activate. So, and that's pretty much the setup. Once you have that set up, you're good to go. But if you don't have access to that shiz, all I can say is throughout the first half of the game, you should be fine and easy to go through without much of the buffs, I think. And then when you get to like the second half of the game, you might need to start putting on buffs. Although I think it's to the point when you get to Gettervagan is when you need to start focusing on buffs at that point. That's pretty much it. So you might have access to 1 or 2 buff spells by that point. At least the I think I would say the entry-level buff skills, which is either Float, Haste, Protect, and Shell. So if you have those, get those. They are the alternatives if you don't have Protect Gus, Shell Gus, and that's pretty much it. So for the Protect and Shell Gus stuff. So yep, for the most part, that's how it is if you guys really want to build up for your gambit system and everything. And then that way things will work out for you for the most part. But now that we are here, we're going to go ahead and finish the game. Obviously, I'm going to beat it and get my platinum. I didn't get every weapon or every armor and accessory, but I plan on doing that on my own time. So you guys don't have to do that, but I will. Just gotta get that new game plus available, you know? Oh shoot, wrong one. Changed my mind. Meant to go with private airships. Supposed to go to the Bahamut. Alrighty, take us there. I'm gonna kick some ass, real quick. But before that happens, give me one quick moment. I'll be right back. Ooh, cutscene. Let me switch it up.
そうか、シドは息子に。ありふれた話だ。
Just like you killed your father, man. Seriously.
おやめください。彼らは降伏したんです。
せめてもの手向けだ。あの世からも見えるだろうな、ベーネス。
女王、射撃準備完了。
兄上。
撃て。
Crazy bastards.
降伏しても無駄と知れば、反乱軍はこの戦いに全てをかける。それを正面から叩き潰す。ラバナスタの目の前でな。
それでは人々が兄上を憎むだけです。
許しても再び反乱を企む。
僕はそうは思いません。手を取り合う未来を信じます。あなたは間違っている。
ならば私を正す力を身につけるのだな。
本艦正面に展開する艦兵多数、反乱艦隊主力と認む。聞け。
我らが築く歴史の第一歩である。各員その義務を果たし、反乱軍を殲滅せよ。アルケイディア万歳。アルケイディア万歳。
Banzai, eh? Okay. Man, look at all these TIE fighters. Okay, maybe not. The X-Wings and TIE fighters. I have no clue which one's which one's what, but yeah. Oh boy. You're destructive. Hey look! There's the Millennium Falcon. I remember this part. Got her covered? I think that's what they say. I remember.
わかりました。お二人にかけましょう。
よし。あの人は俺じゃないよ。
そうだっけ？
それじゃあ新砲撃頼む。派手にぶっ放しといてくれ。こっちで間合いを読んで突っ込む。
Oh, here we go. Here comes the them TIE fighters, I think that's what they're called now. Look at all these Star Wars shots. Crazy, right? Look at that. Star Wars sounds with lasers. Really? Why is he the captain? Vaughn, you're not the main guy. This ain't your story, man. Alright. I think we are now inside, right? Gameplay mode enabled. Here we go. So here comes the final part of this game. And it's gonna come to an end.
ベインは要塞の発令所にいるはずだ。接近中、それらしい構造物が見えた。この真上だな。
Okay, we're gonna climb our way to the top. Here we go.
一人を倒せば両軍の戦闘を止められるはず。
とにかく上がっていけばいいんだろ。てっぺんでふんぞり返ってるベインを蹴落としてやろうぜ。
It's funny that a group of these people are able to get in. But you can say the fact that they're main characters, so I guess it's the only reason why they could, you know, go there. Warm Hero Blade or Tornzo, which one? Go with Tornzo over the Warm Hero Blade. I'm gonna give Ash her Genji glove now, so she can combo like crazy. Once I beat this game, we can go New Game Plus. That's what we're gonna do. Look at that. One-hit kills, dude. You guys are nothing to us at this point. Level 47, we're like level 80. We're like twice their size. It's stupid. We're stupidly broken at this point. cutscenes. Let me switch it up real quick. Hey, Zargabath. Alright, we're back to gameplay. Get
解放
going.
軍は前線してるわ。私たちもしくじれないわね。
大丈夫。俺たちが勝ってアーシャは女王様だ。
女王様か。でもなったらなったで大変そうだな。
その時は女王を誘拐して名を挙げたい空賊の出番さ。
アーシャなら自力で逃げ切ってみせるだろう。
そこまで強いと思っているの？
別に強くなくったってさ。一緒に来たし一緒に行くんだ。
Bond being all charismatic when he's not that good of a character, really. Fighting those CPU guys now. I forgot that they were only at the end of the game too. They aren't for any other spot, and there is no map in this stupid dungeon. I forgot. This is a lot like the Great Crystal. Forgot. It's been so long since I've been here. But it's easy to know where to go, so here we are. I'm gonna get ready for a big fight, so. Sadly, I'm gonna be using Bosch for this fight. Since he's level 99, I don't need him to be like floating or anything. He doesn't even need these, nor this. He just needs to be attacking, as always. Let's go ahead and have any foe visible. Because I'll be controlling Bosch from here. For a good reason, guys. Because there's a special boss fight that I want to do at this point. And that's going to be with you-know-who. The fate of the two brothers.
生き延びていたか。
俺はジャッジマスターだ。
Gebroth. He got his ass whipped pretty bad.
同然だがな。故郷を滅ぼした帝国に尻尾を振って使えた報いだ。
やめろ。それ以上自分を貶めるな。
貴様に何がわかる。なぜだ。ランディスもダルマスカも守れなかった貴様が今なお自分を見失わずにいられるのはなぜだ。
We back. Spoilers gotta go. Oh man. Well, Zobi, if you don't want to see this, you don't have to. You can technically just neglect watching it, because I'm technically making this a fated fight. So here we go. Brother against brother, who's the better one? Let's find out.
お前の問いに答えるのが兄としての務めだな。
Alright, here we go. Ouch. Already. Should I give you a handicap? I wonder.
ならば来い。すべての憎悪を力に変えて、この俺に叩きつけろ。
Oh yeah, you better be using that renew, because you're gonna need it.
我が剣にて命尽きる。それが定めなのだ。
At least you get access to Renew, and I only get access to Kiraja. Ooh, actually, he got 2 hits in. Ooh, there's my 2-hit combo. What you got? What you got, bro? Oh, it's over. Ooh, he has 6-hit combos. I wish I got that many hit combos. But too bad. You're still gonna die. Yep, that was it. Game. I even slowed it down too. Over to bronze. It's over, man. I would like to have his 2 blades though. Seriously.
そうだろう。ノア。
その名で呼ばれる資格はもうない。
生きて償うんだな。
That was an easy fight. Now I'm gonna need my team. The team that I was supposed to be with. Now set back our gambits again. Yeah, seems about right. Engage the lift. That was quick and easy, dude. This is so fast. I kid you not. It's not gonna take me any more than 30 minutes to finish this fight. Which is easy. And get to the end too.
我がバハムートへようこそ、アーシェ殿下。王族にふさわしい出迎えが遅れた比例を詫びよう。一つお尋ねしたい。あなたは何者だ？亡国の復讐者か、あるいは旧国の聖女か。
What's after 12? Well, probably maybe Trails in the Sky, Tales of Berseria, or something entirely new. I don't know. I have no clue what games that I want to go back to yet, but my usual plan right now, Noctis, is to go back to maybe Trails in the Sky, but I kind of was hoping maybe something else, but we'll see. Maybe some Tekken 7, I don't know. But I do want to play some fighting games at this point too myself, so we'll see. So yeah, maybe even Final Fantasy 15. Who knows? I might go there and check to see what's new in FF15. So we'll see. But there's a good amount of stuff that I do plan on still trying to, get work done. So we'll see. Hey, thank you for dropping by, man. How's it going? Oh, look, there's Gabranth. I want his armor. That's what I want. If only his armor was available as a costume swap for Bosch, that would be great. Because Bosch gets to wear it at the end of the game. Well, I mean at the very end when the game, is at its ending credits. Pretty much it. It's a quick fight.
諸君の死をもって反乱は終結し、ダルマスカの秩序が回復する。無力なる者どもが企てた反乱による無益な犠牲にこの手で終止符を打とう。
Ooh, what is this? What? Giant demon fang? That's a weak ass demon fang. At least he's a monk. The way he fights is like that of a monk. Pretty cool. Did he just copy Bosch with Ruin Impediment? Really? Just that's more fiery? That's a copy, man. Not cool. I think Ash needs to focus on attacking overall. I don't know why she's doing bubble. She could probably heal and all, but I don't really care about that. There we go. Time to get big. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, shocked. Oh, the steroids are kicking in. Oh, and they have kicked in pretty well. He became the Hulk. And it looks ugly too. With swords.
ガブラス、ラーサーを守れ。これからここは地獄に変わる。
ラーサー様をお守りする。
野良犬が死をもって償え。
そのつもりだ。
Alright, here we go. The fight with the old vein of all. The evolved vein. You should focus on vein, girl. There we go.
私は新たな覇王となって人間の力で時代を開く。神々が操る歴史を終わらせ、人間の魂を解き放って、我らが求めた自由をつかむ。
Ooh. Gonna use your crazy superpowers? Okay. And here it comes. Immune to magic. Oh god, why would you use that? You should be immune to damage. That's what you should be doing with that barrier, not make that magic immunity.
犬にも意地はあるのだ。これが償いだ。許さんぞ。
It's funny that Gabranth dies from this. I don't understand. He dies from all of that.
なあ、毎週悪くない主だろう。あ。
Good enough. Can we go further now? I want to kick his ass real quick. Try give him a handicap since he's the final boss. Like I did with Gabranth. I might not. We'll see. And you never were one.
別の人間に託してくれ。
とうに叶えられた。眉は砕け、浜関の歴史は終わった。世界はもはや不滅なるものを必要とはしない。君の歩みを見届ける。共に行こう。
Great. Just great. He looks so ugly when he turns into that form. I don't know why they have to make him look so freaking ugly and menacing. But he doesn't deserve to look that bad. Come on.
新たな歴史の始まりを告げよう。シドが待っている。
Alright, Vanas putting himself inside Vayne. Here we go, cutscene for the sequence here. Vayne becomes a super powerful human, whatever he is. A hybrid, we could say, of human and Valkyria. I just wonder who are their Valkyria to be exact, you know? Like the one thing I want them to kind of, you know, talk about in this game is to kind of tell us who the Valkyria are. All they just tell us that they're the undying people who lived before humans. But that's it. I want them to at least go more in depth about it, so at least we know why they're here and why they're trying to control us, you know? but they really don't say anything about it, so we don't really know much about the Akuria other than them being the progenitors of war and controllers of fate. That's pretty much what they are, the gods of our world, or of this world. So if they could explain all of that, that'd be great, but they haven't, so we don't really know much about them. So that's the only one thing. For lore-wise, I wish they explained more. Alright, so final fight. He's almost dead. Oh, he's dead. That was quick. That was way too quick. I should have really given him a, a handicap for that. Oh man, that's sad. It's over, Vayne. Woo. The explosion. Amazing. He poofed into Nethicite dust. Oh, interesting. Wings of my own. And then here's the platinum. Champion of Ivalice. So yep, there it is, guys. We have now platinumed the game. Even though technically it took me 120 hours because I was doing a bunch of other shits that I shouldn't have done, but I still did it anyways. Which would have resulted, a lot of faster time for me, but what can you do? Could have done this like easily quick if I had actually stick to the Satan Grots only instead of caring about the other ultimate weapons. Since I was so focused on that, it took me a lot longer. Time to save Rabanasta. Or Dalmasca, let's just say. With the Death Star kinda out of commission, there's really no point that they can do anything to stop it. So they're gonna have to do something to find a way to save the whole world, or the whole city of Dalmasca. So here we go. Cutscene for all you guys to watch.
Okay.
見て、バハムートのグロセアリングが止まる。
バン、シュトラールのグロセアリングが回転し始めたらすぐに発進だ。教えた通りにやれ。お前なら飛べる。
わかった。
When did he taught Vaughn how to fly an airship?
あなたはシュトラールの感情をコントロールするの。
やってみる。
Damn, that sexy butt.
バッシュ、ラサー様を頼む。今ソリドールが滅びれば帝国は崩壊し、戦火は内戦へと広がろう。分かっている。ラサー様は最後の希望だ。
I wonder, is Larsa really a boy? Or is he really a she? That's the big thing.
よし、行くぞ。みんな捕まって。
カカ、シュトラールです。シュトラールがバハムートから離れました。そうか、出てきたか。よし、バハムートは落ちた。これが最後の戦いだ。一気にジャッジどもを殲滅するぞ。主砲アレクサンダーへ向けろ。
Main cannon on the Alexander.
私はジャッジのスターガブラス。繰り返す。ブルケイリア軍全艦にする。攻撃を停止せよ。
戦いはもう終わりだ。赤軍はダルマスカ王国のアーシェ・バナルガン・ダルマスカ王女と停戦を合意した。
我が名はラーサー・ファルナス・ソリドール。
兄ベイン名誉の戦死をされた。以後艦隊は我が指揮下となる。
閣下、いかがいたしますか。
私はアーシェダルマスタです。
アーシェ様、ご無事であったか。
ジャッジマスターガブラス、そしてラーサー・ソリドールの話は本当です。
お願いです。戦闘をやめてください。戦いは終わりました。
私たちはもう自由です。見て、バハムートが。
アレクサンダーより入電。つなげ。はっ。
アルティディア軍ダルマシア方面第12艦隊。
And then Zargabath turns over a new leaf.
艦長のジャッジ・ザルガバースだ。我々はこれよりラバナスタへのバハムート落下を阻止すべく
バハムートへの特攻を敢行する。
何？このままでは魔法障壁が持たない。
そうなればラバナスタは全滅する。機関隊は衝突によってバラバラになったアレキサンダーの破片をさらに攻撃してくれ。
命を粗末にするのは流行らないよ。
バルフレア、バルフレア、一体どこにいるんだ。
ようバン、うまく脱出できたみたいだな。シュトラールはいい飛空艇だろう。
何をするつもりだ、バルフレア。
おっさん、アレキサンダーのバカジャッジを止めてくれる？俺が一生懸命クロスエアリングを修理してるんだ。もうちょいだから特攻なんてバカなまですんなってね。
あなた一体何をしているか分かっているの？
王女様、心配ご無用だ。俺を誰だと思ってる？この物語の主人公だぜ。主人公は絶対に死なないのさ。やったぜ。ほら、クロスエアリングに動力を回せ。
Nope. You got hit by falling debris. Oh, you bastard. Don't treat her like that, man. Do I have to do everything? Come on. Don't complain.
2枚目は大変ね、バルフレア。
And I think we are good.
ああ、シュトラールは預けたぞ。必ず取りに戻るからな。傷つけたら処罰しないで。
うん、わかった。俺待ってるよ。
And either one, English English or Japanese voiceovers, either one works well. Sounds more dramatic with Japanese at this point, I think. And then we get Revenant Wings. Oh, that's right. This is Vaughn's airship, if I remember. Sadly, I am not sure if this is gonna... I think this song is actually copyrighted. So, I might not be able to put this on and monetize this part of the gameplay, but it doesn't matter. I don't really care about it. So it might cut off the sound if you guys are watching it on Twitch, maybe. Not sure how that's gonna work, but we'll find out.
失ったものはたくさんある。でも過去は捨てて未来だけを見ていきたいと願ってる。
Ash in her beautiful queen costume. Or technically princess costume still. I wish this was a costume swap for her.
だって女王様なんだから。戴冠式であなたと再会できるのを楽しみにしてる。
お呼びですか？
うん。 バッシュおじさまはお元気？リバリーズの平和のためにあなたのもとへ行ったバッシュおじさま。本当はアーシェのもとへ戻ってほしい。彼女立場や責任があるから何も言わないけどきっと寂しがってるはず。
帝国は一枚岩じゃない。頼む、ラザー様を守ってくれ。 心配するな、ガブラス。ダルマスカのためでもある。それを聞いて安心した。すまない、兄さん。
のことを伝えていなかった。預かっていたストラール号を盗まれちゃったの。
Stolen by its own owner, to be in fact. It was stolen by its owner. The owner came back for it, which was a good reason why. That's actually a pretty big ring. Now that I look at it, how does that even fit in her freaking ring fingers? And then Vaughn's airship. You mean a wife? That's pretty much what you're insinuating, Panello. Alrighty. Wow. So, yep. The 3 weeks that I spent on this game was worth it. Even though technically it should have taken me 2 weeks. Had I actually played it on my own instead of playing it just for the stream, but I decided to do it for the stream and only the stream, which took me a little bit longer, but hey, nonetheless, it was worth it. Time spent. Great, the nostalgia is still there even now for me, and I still love this game to death because of that. Man, it was great. I loved it. And still a lot of fun going through the game and everything, and having fun with the mechanics that they still have. And with the improvements of the graphics and the changes that they've done, I think Square-Enix has done a great job with this game. The only problem that I still have gripes with is probably the fact that they left some things unexplained. But hey, overall, I think it's fine. And it's great so far. The ending was a decent ending. It's not a bad ending. And the political side of things in this game is great. Love it. And overall, everything else about it is just says it's amazing. So yeah, there were some ups and downs obviously that I didn't like about the game, but overall it's still a great game. My second favorite game out of all. But yeah, dudes, let's see what this new game plus is all about. Strong mode. See if I actually have see what level we are when we get to that second playthrough, maybe, or when I start the second playthrough and see what our stats are. I'm pretty sure we're at level 90 or 99 depending on it. From what I've heard and read about the specifics about New Game Plus was that you get to be at level 90, I think, at the start of the game, and you stay stuck at that level at the end of the game. I'm not sure if you're like fully maxed out, but it's either one of those two. So we'll see. I'd say that's Ash when she was young. In that picture, or that concept art drawing. And then that's Vaughn and Penelo when they were young, before they grew up, as they are. And that's probably Kite's somewhere down and at the bottom there, because I can see his green vest that he's wearing, or jacket, let's call it. That's pretty much what it is. Oh, Fran and Balthier, did you guys get married? I wish, right? This is probably before the events of the game. But she has long hair. I like the fact that she let her hair down. Makes her look beautiful. Although she was beautiful with her ponytail and the tiara that she was wearing already. And hey, this looks good. And as always, El Cid with his ladies. That playboy. I'd assume that's Bosch and his brother Gabranth. This is probably their like concept art of the two. The Bosch is the one on the right and Noah's the one on the left, I'd assume. Or is it the other way around? But I kind of doubt it. Since they're both twins, it makes it hard. And I do like this art style by far. This art style is actually pretty good. The Tactics art style is really nice. Larsa and Vane. So yeah, the Tactics artists, they've done a great job to kind of, you know, have the way of how they make their characters look. They may not have noses as much, but they look cool though. That's the big thing. So yeah, man, good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna hate that song. Because the fact that it's used in Final Fantasy, meaning that it's licensed out there, so meaning that there's no way the copyright ain't gonna kick in. It's gonna, especially on Twitch. I already know it. But it's fine. This and this are two different things, and I don't really care. I just those are those are the three sisters, Fran, Yote, and Mjorn. Interesting. I look at Sid and Balthier when he's a baby. One moment, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Hey, is this when they're... Wow, this is when they were young. That ponytail's got to be Fran on the left. Yoshihide Nomura. Is he related to Tetsuya Nomura? Who's the main art director? I wonder. I'm wondering right now. If he is, that'd be interesting. Hey look, the QA testers and coordinators. That's a lot of testers. Yeah, they can't list everyone, so they decided to say an all QA staff. Oh man, that's a lot. And with the support staff, wow. Kenichi Gustav Iwao. So they call him Gustav? Interesting. Hey, by Silicon Studio. Interesting. There's our executive producer, Akitoshi Kawazu. The end, they say. That's pretty much it. We get to save? No, we don't get to save, but we can begin New Game Plus, which is Strong Mode. So let's skip all of this shiz and look at what stats we get. So I'm gonna skip all that crap. I don't need to know. I just need to see what level is Rex. I'd assume he's like maxed out, maybe? How much HP does he have? If he had like over like 3,000 or something, that'd be amazing. Oh, 4,000. Just look at the HP. Yeah, 600 MP too. That's freaking ridiculous. I swear to God, this Dalmascan armor is kind of weird. Are we good? We good yet? Now this is just for those who want to enjoy the story now. Like, I already went through everything, and I enjoyed the game to its full entirety already. Which is good, but I really don't care. He's level 90. Holy dear. With 63 magic power. Fudge, and he ain't gonna level up anytime soon. Gee, at 10 points of damage, you weak ass fudge. One punch from Rex is like almost death. Am I playing all over again? No. I'm just getting to the point where I can get to the Rex save point, that's all. Because in order for me to get this file, I need to actually save it. Because right now, if I quit now, Zobi, I won't be able to get this file to happen again unless I beat the game one more time. So I'm trying to get to that spot where I can save, and I'll stop there. I'm trying to get through it now. Yeah, yada yada. Come on, let me get out of here. Alright, good. Now we got our save. I can totally be okay with whatever it is now. Save game. Can I please play the game all over again? Oh, I probably won't be, Zobi. I already went through it all. I'm not gonna go through it again. I enjoyed the game to its entirety already. There's no point in me playing the game a second time. I've done enough. It was amazingly... It was fun like it was back then in 2005 and 6 for me, so... Man. It was great. So, yep, that's pretty much it for this little game. I only spent it no more than I should.